Thank you for listening to today's episode of Morons Madness. Please visit our social media pages and give us a like and follow. Every like and follow, share, and download helps us get out there and get ears on what we're doing. Please also leave us a review on iTunes and Facebook, as well as visit our Patreon page. All links in the description below. Now on to our scheduled episode.
Cut back up to the street level and see Rivers just hauling this massive stone statue on his back down the street. And you see him walk up to this kind of innocuous building. And you see him knock 3 times, and then knock again, and then one last time. And you see kind of he's got a nervous tick, but a dwarf opens this door and he's like, "Can I help ya?" And River just says, "They say the weather outside is frightful." Fuck you all!
I love when we force Dave to roleplay himself talking to himself. I really see the downhill slope into madness. It's great.
I'm sorry, Dave. That was like really, you set yourself up.
You did.
I mean, very much that was heavy.
Like snow.
They say that the weather outside is not good this time of year. And the dwarf answers, "So why don't you move south?" And River goes, "Okay, what was the response?
Because the fire inside is delightful."
Go fuck yourself.
I don't know what you're talking about. I am frozen.
Anyway, and the dwarf opens the door and beckons him in, and says, "Looks like you got a rock on your hands." And River says, "Yeah, I don't know how we're going to pay for this one, Joe, but I need it like right quick. I know it's late because it's technically like 9 o'clock. I know it's late, but like this one needs to be on the house. Like we need to make this happen." And Joe goes, "Okay." And he goes back and he gets some ingredients, and you see some magic being done, and suddenly you're no longer petrified.
Question, does this cure his hearing?
No. That's a whole different spell.
That's
At a
like
much
integral
higher
to the
level.
character at this point.
At a much higher level. Joe just grabs Jonathan by the scruff of the neck, and he says, "I did this one for free, but next time, it'll cost you, and consider yourself to owe me."
Alright. Thanks, boss.
Got him a store. So, what are the 4 of you doing in this sewer?
Do I know what's ahead of me?
Yes, you
No,
all can
it's not
see in the
gone.
dark. So as long as you're
Well,
looking,
I have yet to turn the corner.
It was.
Oh, yeah, you
spoken
did tell
we,
me.
Yeah, we all spoke about it.
Yes.
Um.
Otaki. No, that's
Otiki.
not. Otiki.
Tiki, so it was Tikioi. Tikie?
Tikio.
Tequila?
Tikio.
Tequila. So Val motions to Torba and just like hand on lips for quiet.
go.
And then turns to Thorn, because Thorn's right behind her. Thorn, there's too many of them up there for us to take them. We need to go in there without creating a ruckus. That means don't be threatening
I'm a mouse.
or sarcastic.
I'm a mouse.
Don't be rude.
Oh, I didn't.
I'm just talking to him because he's the most level-headed of the three of
I was
them.
gonna say, if you have to scold somebody, it's these two you want to scold.
I'm telling him, me and my brother are going to go to the stairs ahead to see what's there,
Okay.
but don't approach.
Well, obviously, why would I approach a gigantic
I'm
band
just
of
saying,
bandits?
I'm so out of everyone other than myself.
Yeah.
If I'm not here, you're second in charge.
Great.
So does that mean you're in charge?
Obviously.
Okay.
In her own mind.
I'm
she's
basically the
always in
tallest.
charge.
As you guys are having this conversation, you see Rivers and Jonathan walking towards you.
So, Val to Thorn again. I trust you will inform Mr. Jonathan when he gets here.
Yeah, I can let him know.
Okay, and then keep track of the owl.
I'm not. Why am I tasked with keeping track of a bird brain?
Because we're supposed to work as a team.
Yeah, then why don't you keep track of him?
Because I have to go off for a second and be a leader of the team.
Fine. No, if we get in trouble because of him, it's not my problem.
Well, don't die then.
So we still smell like shit.
Completely covered
So,
in shit.
well then we're masked. It's like camouflage.
Advantage on everything.
So we blend in with the odors of the environment.
Yeah, so if they have any...
This is called ninja training.
Down the hall, you hear, "Is everyone here for recruitment?" And you just hear a bunch of like murmurs from all the goblin folk
Val's gonna roll stealth
at disadvantage.
at a disadvantage?
We
Oh,
say-
because I smell like...
I can roll a stealth.
I'm doing
And you're all
it.
wet.
Actually,
I have 14.
Tim, just
I won't even roll my second disadvantage stealth roll because that's a nat one.
why are we rolling stealth? They're
I-
literally recruiting.
No, but it's just me and him because we're gonna go to the stairs versus going...
Alright, you do you.
I'm an assassin,
Okay.
which is my thing.
All right.
So
So-
roll a dex. Again at disadvantage.
Plug in the channel. What was that say?
6.
What's that? 6. That's a 12. So my just a straight dex.
Yep.
9.
Okay. So you, in an attempt to be sneaky.
Sorry, wait, I have proficiency on that. 11.
Okay. You, in an attempt to be sneaky, try to sneak down, but your shoes are also still covered in shit, and so you step on a particularly bad part of your foot that's covered in quite a large piece of shit, and your foot goes out from under you, and you fall back into the river. Sorry, you fall back into the sewage.
It's loose.
Yeah, because River's back there.
No, you're up there. You guys were moving towards the
I
thing.
hadn't moved yet, though. Is that okay? Because I didn't say I was moving. I just said I wanted to roll stealth.
Yeah, I thought you.
Well, we will be, just not yet.
We want to go look at the writing on the wall. The writing's on the wall.
Yeah. So we will be.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. So after stealth, So is my stealth okay though? You never said.
You had 14.
Yeah.
I'd have to roll.
Is it just another broken wall?
So
Damn it.
you're also just a little too squishy, and the bandit that's down at the end of the hallway near the pool is like, we got some stragglers back there. Are you guys coming forward over here? He got a 20.
I know. I
Natural.
saw.
Yeah.
I saw.
So you guys have to make a decision.
Yeah,
As a group.
is this recruitment?
Yeah, come on. Over here.
Great.
I stay on the water.
You stay in the water.
Oh, I stay in the water.
Are you gonna drown?
No, but I lower to my chin to avoid.
Well, how
being
deep is the
spotted.
sewer?
I'm also behind this walkway. It's literally covered.
So you're the
Do
troll.
you have
under
to
the
roll a
bridge.
constitution to see
Yeah.
how long you sit in the water?
He got a
Pneumonia.
I don't know if it would be just pneumonia. There's probably something worse
I
that
mean,
you can catch when you're
syphilis,
bathing in sewage.
sepsis, chlamydia.
So roll a stealth again, but with advantage.
This time you're next to
You said with advantage. So fuck both these dice. They're dead to me. They will be ceremoniously melted after this. So 15.
15. Okay. He also rolled a 15.
I goes to defender.
Okay. We're installing that rule as of this moment.
Pretty sure that's a pretty standard rule.
I know, but
It's a house
It-
rule.
Yeah, it's a house rule. The standard rule is like tie goes to attacker, I think.
Oh.
But
yeah. So he doesn't see you hiding in the filth.
I'm going to go up with them. I'm going to go up
Okay.
with Peter.
Here.
Peter.
Here.
Val was noticed, yes? Or
Yes.
was it just
Yep,
that they
no.
noticed sound?
Yep.
She noticed you.
She
So-
was the
Okay.
one that got noticed. So
Had-
we all had to go ahead.
So yes, Val will go ahead.
had Rivers and I arrived like as this was all happening?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I never
Um,
told you what's going on.
No, well, and I got a 5 for actually being able to hear anything that was going on, so I wouldn't have heard anyway.
So they're just playing catch up.
So as we're coming in, I say reasonably loudly,
Hey, you
just at a normal tone.
River tugs on your shirt first, and he's like, it looks like they're trying to like get in good with them. Do you want to stay back?
We're trying to get them good?
Ah, Jesus. You just hear, hey,
Guys, I
is
don't
there
think
more
this is where we
people
should
back
be.
there? And River's
Are we
just
sure
like,
this is where we should be?
River just pushes you forward and just like, go. Just go.
So as he's pushing me, I go, are we sure this is where we're going to be? There's like dead bodies in here.
I know where you're going with that. I'm
This
not going
is
to take
why
that
we
bait.
die.
But, okay. I need
Matt, we talked about this last week before we left.
the band is like, okay, I need everyone kind of in a semicircle here around this pool. So
Okay.
if you could move everybody in a semicircle.
So Val goes to that side.
Yeah,
but
and,
near
and,
the entrance.
you have to decide where you are standing.
Oh.
Don't just let Tim pick where you go.
So is he staying there, or are they moving? in?
They're moving into.
Okay.
These people are
Where
going
do
to
you
move
want
in?
them?
I will put them where you guys don't go.
Okay, because I want to be in the corner.
Yeah, I want to be over by Val.
Well, if these guys moved in, they're probably gonna. I was the first one in, so.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not moving all the way in.
I like the last ones.
No, I need everyone around the semicircle. Those two
Do I
goblins
push these
too.
guys out of the way?
No, in the semicircle.
In the circle.
So the guy kind of surveys the semicircle and says, "So we're looking to hire some hands and some helpers for our little gang. My name is Clarence, by the way. This is Harvey. We're the ones that are kind of weeding out the worst of it, as it were. Everyone came here to join, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Came for a joint? Yeah.
So Clarence goes, so while we might need a lot of help, I do need to weed out quite a few of you. So if everyone can just kind of stay put, and then he just kind of elbows a button, and this gate drops down right here, and one drops down right here.
Since we're not in a combat situation yet, I will, if you need me to roll stealth, but I'm going to try and get up behind the side of the gate.
Yeah, you can roll stealth. Again, at disadvantage.
Oh,
Cover.
Oh,
Literally moving with the
yeah, you're good.
11 or 15. I'll take that 15 for a non-natural 20.
Okay. And they both put on these big like shoulder pads covered in salt, and both step back as far as they can. Can you move both those guys like?
These two? Where?
Yep, as far back on the thing as possible. No,
Like-
towards the sewer entrance.
This one.
Yep.
There's a gate there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
On the other
Stairs
side.
across it?
no, like it's a full gate, just like the other one.
They're just standing in front of the gate there.
Yeah. That's why they put on the things.
But is there
And-
no sewage in between there?
I think I will fucking dex side advantage because he uses the gate. Okay, a 12. A 6 he uses the 12, and he has 13, so he makes it across. And one of them pulls a bell, and something is summoned from the sludge.
Aww.
What?
It just picked me up, apparently.
Is it on both sides? It's not on
No,
both
it's not
sides.
on both sides.
Oh, Hank.
It is Hank.
It's a shit squid.
Technically, it's a giant shit squid.
So it's a shit.
So the sheer number of references that keep popping up and like your use of silly images, I almost feel like we should get some sort of small bonuses if we get the
No,
No.
that's not how this works at all.
Oh man, because like if we played trivia D&D, how cool would that be? Do these bars actually extend into the water?
Yes, they do.
Quee.
Because they got to keep the octopus in too.
Good
The
luck.
octopus.
Listen. It wouldn't matter if they extend into that water or not. That water's not deep enough for that thing to get through.
Actually,
think
has,
about it. Octopuses can go through the size of like what a.
Their feet.
You know,
Their beak.
this is a traditional
So he
game
could fit.
level right here. Game semi-boss level.
Torban, speaking of, what would you like to do?
I look for a weakness in this gate to try and break my way in. Maybe with some leverage from.
I mean, there are only 3 bars.
If
so
they
you
are
probably
rusty
could squeeze
pipes,
through.
or you know.
Yeah, like
Roll
Yes.
a luck.
what is the tightness
Roll a
of,
luck.
of these?
What is left in this game?
High or low?
Okay.
High.
Yes.
17.
13.
So it's a sewer. They're not too keen on like keeping their shit together. And one of the bars is pretty rusted. It's been exposed to a lot of sewage. And you think maybe if you apply the right amount of strength to it, you could break it and slip through.
Great, I'm going to try that.
Okay. What are you going to use as leverage?
Of course.
Oh yeah, the only extended object that I own because for
Okay.
some reason I don't have a crowbar. Wait, I do have a burglar's pack.
Wouldn't that? Doesn't
That's
that
like
have
lock
lots.
picking kit.
Yeah.
No.
No,
that's
that
the
goes back.
thieves' tools.
I would think it has that.
Thieves' tools has your lockpicking kit. Burglar's kit
Yeah.
should have a flat bar.
Yeah, it should.
would assume so.
I think it does.
Oh.
So
Okay.
yeah, I'm going to try and break it with an iron flat bar.
Yep. Go ahead. You got advantage.
I got advantage?
Yeah, you're using.
Oh
Leverage.
yeah, it's not an actual bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will take that 17 plus my strength, so 18.
Yeah, you just hear it go, chink, and half the pipe just falls away into the sewer.
I grab the pipe.
Okay. You have a jagged piece of rusty pipe.
Great.
Tetanus.
Yeah. Roll a Constitution.
Hopefully you don't cut yourself in the sewage.
Listen, if this works, it's like a staff, which I have proficiency with. So,
That's why I'm not giving you disadvantage.
yeah. 18.
Good boy.
The one time
Yeah.
you
Don't-
You don't get sewer tetanus.
Yeah. Plus,
Super
plus 2,
tetanus.
so
Super
unnatural 20.
Was it this month that we invented super tetanus?
Yeah.
Super.
I
No,
forgot
actually,
when-
super tetanus was a thing. I think, like it's actually in the
In D&D?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think it was in Young Portal. I'd have to look back.
Val is just salsaing.
So that was your move action to pick up the pipe and your action to break it.
Yep.
So it is now Val's turn. Val, are you going to take out the octopus or are you going to take out one of the many goblins? You should
They
probably take
didn't
a-
explain
can
the
you-
rules.
Yeah. Are the goblins fighting against this thing too?
Yeah,
to
we're all
get into
training.
the
Yeah.
dance crew?
Yeah.
Val, what are you doing?
Can I assess the type of squid that it is and how actual
Roll intelligence.
dangerous it would be?
Roll nature.
Nature.
Actually.
Okay, I can do that.
Maybe how about nurture? Nature versus nurture.
I got nat 20 plus
No, it's
3.
just an at 20.
So Festicum actually used to get the ink sacs out of this, so he showed you where the ink hole is, and you know what this. It's a giant octopus.
Yeah, poke it in the ink
Who's
hole.
fisticuffs?
Is their rat master?
Yes. For where distance it is to me, would I be able to hit it with my dagger whip?
Yeah, it's right in front of you.
I didn't know,
It's a giant squid. It's a large creature.
Okay, fine.
So
Can I hit
It
its
should-
weak spot where this ink sac would
a
be?
large creature in terms of our tiles
Mhm.
takes up 4 whole tile spaces. So that's probably a little. Well, no, that's about
Might be
right for
about
the body, and it's
6.
just legs. It has reach.
Okay. So would I have to take a disadvantage to hit it in that specific area of the ink sac?
Yes,
I feel like she
It's a
would
called
know
shot.
exactly where it was, though.
but it's added
I'm
difficulty.
aiming.
Yeah.
So
It's a
disadvantage.
specific.
Okay.
Called shot.
Nat 1 on difficulty.
Okay. Who is around you?
I'm
The
next.
mouse.
Okay. Roll an attack roll.
And her brother, because you gotta remember her brother's.
He's behind a wall right
he
now.
hasn't moved from
He's
behind
still
the
in
wall.
the sewage, isn't he? Aren't you?
No,
Still?
he hasn't moved to the other side.
Yeah,
So
gotcha.
he's still
There's a
technically got
ball
cover.
here. I climbed
Okay,
it.
you said
Used
roll
the
an
walls
attack?
covered.
Roll an attack.
I really hope I don't.
No. Roll like a proper attack.
Oh,
With a 20.
sorry. 19.
Okay. Roll some damage.
Sorry.
It's a cracked die. Roll again.
Sorry.
It's called the cocked die. Don't
Okay.
sugarcoat it for these listeners.
That 2 turned into a
So,
5.
and that's plus my thing, right?
Yep.
Which is, what was it again?
2. What's your dex?
Yeah. Well, it was plus dex. So, yeah,
9.
8.
It's exactly 8.
It's 8.
That means I had a 0.
Oh!
Thanks, broski.
Wow.
Death saving throws.
One down. No, I actually go to negative.
That's, yeah.
Can I do a dex
Just unconscious
to
right
dodge?
He's really tiny.
It's
I could have just cracked whip above his head.
Definitely, at least first, have to roll to see if he notices what's coming his way.
I will half the damage because it's a 1, and you're hitting. I'll just half the damage because I don't want to get into.
Can I do a
That's-
dex to see if I get?
No, you take half damage. You take half damage. So
So
Take
4.
4.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So I'm at a 4. So
I'm worse than you though.
Which, by the way, you're fucking welcome.
I'm way worse off than you were though.
Just instant before you even get to go, 0. Just knocked right unconscious.
Speaking of going, Patir.
Peter.
I'm shocked you're even fighting. Like, it seems like with where your life total's at, and the essence of the
I
shadows.
don't really have a choice.
No,
There's
no.
nowhere to go.
Well, you tuck back into the shadows, hope
You're
the
healing.
squid doesn't notice you, and then you attack after everyone else
Okay,
has
it's a mosh pit of
Technically, yeah.
people
Yep.
against a wall. I can't tuck into the shadows.
I need
Talking to the sewage.
the giant squid to make a dex saving throw.
How does a 7 do?
Yeah, it doesn't do it.
Don't do it.
So I'm standing facing the giant squid as he's looking down on me, and
I don't think he's looking
hold
at
my
it.
hands together and cast burning hands.
You cast
Okay.
Kamehameha.
And he takes 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage.
Okay.
So there are currently 8 goblins and
4 of us.
5 characters.
Yeah, because Fat Hill's in
Okay,
there.
so I'm gonna roll.
Yeah, you did
At
that
12.
11.
Yeah, I'm regretting that. I'm gonna not count him as a combatant.
You kind of have to.
Yeah, you do.
I'm
That's
sorry,
not
Dave,
gonna
but we
help.
have to play by the rules.
Okay,
Unless
fine.
he's gonna just cower in
Cowers.
between little Jonathan and I.
Hey there, Squiddy guy. This isn't really my job, so if you just want to leave me
I'm just
alone.
gonna put on some salt on my shoulders, and that should okay, so I'm gonna roll d12. A 4. Okay, and so that's goblin number 4, and he is gonna roll some tentacles.
Getting real Japan up in here.
He got a 23 to hit. I have to roll 2d6. So excuse me.
What they like to eat octopus. They call it taco.
And he kills that goblin. Can you take one of the goblins, please?
Which one? Which one was number 4?
On which side?
Count 4 from one end and take 4. Yep. And you guys don't get that XP because you didn't kill him.
Oh, we have the option of killing the goblins too?
Yeah.
Backstab the goblins.
You're not in the room.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because they're not there to whittle down this monster with you.
Yeah. Well,
They're not?
I wouldn't backstab the goblins anyway, but
They're there. They're
I thought we were
absolutely
all
there.
technically.
No, they're absolutely there to help you
there
whittle
to
this
help
thing
us
down.
with this level.
Also,
5.
anyone who decides to attack the squid, you take advantage because we're all flanking.
Yes. Yes, this is true.
Oh, we all get advantage on it?
So, you know what? Winston, roll again, and if you don't get a 1,
Good point.
Yeah, then you don't.
Then
take
I don't
any damage.
take any
You
damage.
could actually hit the monster.
yeah, you could
Yeah.
technically hit.
Yeah.
Because everyone, you have flanking.
So it would be I wouldn't take advantage then because technically my disadvantage of trying to aim counteracts my
Do you
advantage of
remember what
flanking.
your first roll was?
Maybe a 16, but I'm not for sure. That seems kind of high. So
Okay. You can re-roll.
If you get a 1, I'm dead.
If you get a
No.
re-1, it stays
Yeah,
as
good
it is.
point.
that's cool. No.
whoa.
19. Okay, so take your 4 points back.
Thank God.
And
Yeah, because his nat 1 fail was to aim at the specific
Yeah.
spot.
Yeah.
It wasn't to.
yeah, so you would have just had the one thing. So you hit the ink sac.
Sweet. So I get a roll damage then. Yes.
Yep.
Or do I have to roll an attack?
No, you hit him with the attack. That was the thing.
Okay.
So roll damage.
Okay. So that would be 8.
Okay, and you puncture the ink sac. I'm gonna roll a d4. 1 to 2 is this side. 3 to 4 is that side.
It's like acid ink. We'll die.
1. So all you guys
Get covered in ink.
get covered in ink. All your dex saving throws.
Dex to dodge it?
Yeah, dex to dodge. You see the ink explode.
Nat 20.
I'm covered by a wall.
8.
10.
Nat 1.
Oh, you're not on this side?
Yes,
oh,
he is.
Oh, yeah, shit.
We're all on the same side.
Sorry, he meant side of the octopus, not side of the table. He pulled the way.
Oh, yeah, if you pointed to that side of the table.
Visual miscue.
Yeah, no. Anyone on this side of the octopus. So here's River.
That makes
Roll
sense
the
because
1.
that's the side I cut it from.
River, roll the 1. And then the 3 goblins. Roll the 17.
I literally just, like, I was visualizing getting stabbed with a whip.
So anything to do with dex or
Is at disadvantage?
yeah.
Sounds good.
And
It wasn't like I was rolling
That's it.
well on.
What did we have to hit in order not to be disadvantaged?
15.
Okay, so I rolled an 8. So
Yeah,
Oh.
I got a 10.
So everyone who rolled under a 15.
Plus your dex. You rolled an 8 plus your
no, I rolled a 5 plus my
Oh,
dex.
jeez.
Well, and it's only for the time being. You don't have
Oh,
to.
jeez.
It's.
Oh,
It's,
geez.
it's gonna
You
be
can take an
fair
action
fight.
to clean yourself off.
Oh.
So
So the rest of rolls will be disadvantaged for dex.
yes.
Don't clean yourself off. Your sleeves are covered in shit.
Okay, so that's the octopus. How many attacks did he get?
Just leave the ink. It's back.
Are you perceiving this because you're behind a wall?
I didn't perceive it, but if I looked around now, I'd see a lot of people covered in ink.
I know.
Okay. So he can no longer do his ink cloud, which is unfortunate.
I mean, that's good.
Thorn, it's your turn.
My turn. I'm going to hit him with my short bow.
Yep.
That's a dex weapon.
That is a dex weapon. Just means you don't get to add your proficiency. No, I'm just joking. You can do it. I said on
You
rolls.
said disadvantage.
On dex rolls.
Oh.
This is
Yeah.
just an attack.
Oh, so pure dex.
Nat 20.
Okay. Roll your damage twice.
Yeah, sounds great.
Double D's.
D2d6. 1, 5. That's a 6 plus 8.
6
So-
plus 8.
Yeah, his dex
Yeah.
is stupid high, remember?
Because I
We had that
have plus
discussion.
4 piercing.
Okay, so just plus 4. So 8.
But I didn't.
No,
mark-
when you do a critical,
Oh,
you
yeah,
you
so
double your
it's
damage
10.
rolls.
I did it
10.
with a 10.
You double your damage, but you don't double your.
Because my attack bonus is a 6. So my nat 20 plus 6 would have.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. It is now John.
Alright, Jonathan.
It's John.
John Johns.
Jahan.
Johnson.
Yeah,
I'll have it stated for the record that my name has no H in it. The one on the second half of the name that no one even enunciates. So, I think I am just gonna start off by using my whip.
You
Yeah,
you get advantage.
17 to hit
That hits.
and 5 damage. Oh, goblins are up next.
Like Hydra.
Yeah. Okay. So all the gobos on this side are gonna take a leaping stab because they don't have any range.
A leaping stab.
They're gonna
Actually,
hop on it,
They're
like,
all inting.
Let me see real quick. Are any of these guys looking like they have bows? Or are they all looking like they have
They
They
all
all
dagger.
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 They're all daggers.
Yeah.
daggers?
They're just
Daggers it is.
generic.
Okay, so they're all going to make a leaping stab at this octo.
And so they're all gonna be in the
So they're
sewage.
all gonna die.
Well,
They could
well,
grab
They
onto
couldn't
it.
grab onto it.
Like-
with their
Yeah.
knives
Yeah.
and stuff.
Unfortunately, they don't get the dex bonus that they should.
These guys do though.
Yep.
Yeah.
So these guys are only going to get to attack one, like roll attack once. So
Except for the
Not
one that's
gonna happen.
disadvantaged.
not going to happen. There we go. So 2 of them fall flat in the water, and 1 of them lands on the octopus. And that gobbo does 1d6. Okay.
He's good at it. He's good. He's good at this stabbing thing.
And now the other 2 gobos who fell in the sewage have to roll. Nope, that's not great for the gobbo. That's fine. 1 starts drowning.
Ooh, that would be a sad way to drown.
Yeah. So 1's fine swimming, 1's drowning. The other 4 gobos are now going to do that, and they have advantage. So excuse me while I take this 20. Okay, 1 fails. 2 fails. Ooh, 1 got a nat 20.
Thank goodness. That's my die. I will have it known.
And 1 got a 15. So, I'm going to roll that d6.
Immediately then went.
Anybody else thinking about hitting
Okay.
the one that's dying by drowning to get the experience from it?
So, 1 does 6. 1 to
I
6.
could jump onto it and stand on it, stay closer to the, and just hold it down a little bit.
Wow, that guy rolled fucking rocks. That's 11 plus 2, so that's 13.
MVP.
Anybody else thinking about it? Because I think I'm like my next turn I'm gonna lob an arrow into him.
Do it.
What's your
I was
alignment?
drowning.
Yeah, what is he right?
What's your alignment?
Neutral good.
Not
Yeah, no,
Not
that
going
is
to
not
happen.
what you can do.
Not-
You're gonna
not
save
soon.
him. You're gonna go jump in and be lifeguard.
No,
That's pretty
awful
close.
good.
Okay, Torban.
I will lower myself into the water. The water.
The water.
And from the opening I've created, I'm going to javelin the big iron hunk
At the octopus.
at the octopus called Shot Eyeball
Call shot eyeball.
because
Okay.
he's got a large bulbous headspace.
Roll advantage, because you got him flanked.
If you hit the monocle, I mean,
Well, so
Oh, I never rolled
there's
it.
only one roll.
Yeah, I never
This is
rolled
disadvantage
advantage.
for a cold shot.
Called Shot. Yeah.
No, so it's just advantage.
Yep.
I never rolled advantage on that, but it was a nat 20, so.
so you're fine.
Yeah, you,
Shut
yeah,
up.
you can't get any better.
Yeah, that should definitely hit 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 hit. Hit him in the eyeball.
Yep.
Does that do any extra damage for a called shot?
No, but it will cause an effect.
Oh, great.
Him to go crazy and
So I didn't plan on having a javelin, so I don't have that on my sheet.
It's going to be a D8, I think. D6.
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 Yeah.
No, I have proficiency in. Yeah.
Did you not take proficiency in improvised weapons?
It's not an improvised weapon. It's the same as a javelin at this point. It would be a simple
Would it
weapon.
be an improvised weapon?
No, it's still an improvised weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're using
Because it's
something
a-
that's
Well, it's
not
just a
weapon.
metal pole. Technically, it would be javelin.
Yeah, but it's not meant to be a weapon.
It's not meant to be
It
a
just
weapon.
starts spinning with its legs out.
All right. So what was that D4 then?
Yep.
And spews water from the top.
7 total.
It's top hat.
Yep.
Spews water and candy.
You see it recede back into the water, screaming about its eye.
Screaming about its eye.
Does it
Can it
extend?
speak?
No, it's just like you see one of the tentacles go up to its eye and it sinks back down into the water.
He yells out, "My eye! How could you?"
Yeah, that would have some real serious effects on Torban. I'd rush in and try and pull it out and like apply first aid.
And the gobos,
Non-lethal.
realizing that the octopus is now dead.
That did it in?
Yep. It was only a challenge for rating 1. I was trying to spook you guys. Now, you guys have a choice. Can you please hand me the octo? And stand up the 4 characters that are...
They were on it. Well, it sunk down.
Yeah, they were all-
Yeah, but they can take an action now to swim.
So they need to make a dex, one at disadvantage.
Yeah, the guy who's
Because
drowning.
he's in ink.
Yeah, okay, that's a fair point. Okay, 5 and 4. So one of them starts drowning, the one on this side.
The one that's already drowning?
No,
No,
that one.
2 of them were
the one
already
with
drowning. There's
No,
only
no,
one
yeah, one of
sitting
that's
on
stand
it.
that guy back up, throw the
That
other guy
one was
down.
in the water. That
Yep.
one's drowning. Yeah.
Okay, and then 13, so he's fine. 9 plus 2, so he's fine.
And these other guys were already in the water
Yeah.
previously.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they're fine.
Did I roll swim for them? I
No.
don't think I
No.
did. 10.
11.
They're good. Okay.
Two drowning down.
Okay. It is now Val's turn.
Well, isn't it done? What did the other 2 humans?
They never, no, they
Have they
haven't.
stopped it?
Nope.
Okay, so Val will go for the nearest drowning goblin.
Okay.
And do I get advantage because he's drowning?
Oh, 100%.
Did you?
No,
Did you
she's
go
not going
into the
in.
water?
I have a chain whip. Why would I jump in?
I can tell you hit them.
Yeah, so 13 plus what for that?
It's a dex weapon, so.
Oh, do I have to
Okay.
take disadvantage?
No. What's your dex? So 13 plus
Yeah.
what?
So 16.
Okay, yep, you hit him.
Sweet. And then, yeah. So then,
Yeah, it's 8.
10.
What?
Because I have a proficiency
Okay,
in this weapon.
murder him and pull him over here, please. Thank you. Okay, Patir.
Jump on him and peck his eye out.
To the other one that's drowning,
Yep.
I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast.
Like you do.
Can it light the ammonia on fire in the sewer?
Oh,
It's not.
the methane you
Is it
mean?
Yeah.
real fire or magical
No,
fire?
it's crackling energy.
Oh, damn it.
Okay. Plus, there are lanterns and stuff in
Yeah.
here, so I'm not gonna.
That would be fun.
Yeah, that's a ranged hit.
Wait, what
It's
was
an 18
Okay.
plus my dex is a 2, so 7 damage.
Okay, you killed.
Just a 7? You would like get wisdom bonus on it or anything? What?
Oh yeah, it's attack bonus, so it's proficiency charisma, so it's 10.
You killed him. You killed him.
Yeah, I killed
12.
You killed him. Okay.
So much for little Jonathan thinking he was gonna like pull those guys out. next
I'm
time.
only killing the
Next
drowned ones though, so the drowning ones.
Okay. It is
Are you
now
in a moment
Thorn's
where you're
turn.
gonna shrug and be like, killing goblins, you know?
Would I recognize that these are at some point going to be like enemies?
Roll a wisdom.
That and I'm sure neutral, so.
Is one of them Robert?
18.
Okay.
No, well, it's actually a 19.
You and your friends have killed several of their kin. They're not gonna be happy with you.
Oh yeah, then I'm gonna
Good.
short bow.
Okay. Roll with advantage.
19.
Roll with advantage. You might get a 20.
A 1.
Take the 19. Take the 19.
I take the one.
Roll damage.
A DC.
Who are you trying to hit?
Probably the one closest to me. Well, closest to my peeps. Because these are obviously going to try to go as close.
Yep.
They're not going to go towards us.
Yep.
So. Wow. That's a whole 5.
That might be enough.
That's almost my max damage.
Okay.
I like
Jahan?
this up against your
Jahan.
body. You were a stone, so you didn't pick it up on your way back in.
What did you leave?
Before he got dragged out, I leaned a scimitar up against his stone body for him to have. But he didn't know that, so it's still just sitting back there by the entrance.
Jahan?
Roll. What's the spot hidden? Perception. Roll perception. Nope. Okay, you missed the scimitar. What are you gonna do? It's your turn.
Oh yeah.
There's still the one in front of you, and then 4 on the far shore.
Don't let them influence you. Look at where your character's alignment is and make some room.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
These people are monsters.
I just yell at guys, stop! They were helping us. I said, Clarence, it's done, right? We killed it.
I mean, I said we needed to weed out the weak.
Yeah.
I didn't say how many weak I needed.
Yeah. That's why I killed them, because it's like they didn't stop it. That's why I asked, are they doing anything?
Also, you know that your friends killed 2 of them.
We aren't gonna stay down here for a week.
Clarence is confused. Harvey, did you hear this guy, Harvey?
I heard
Can I do
himself
it for
in
wisdom?
confusion.
Yeah.
No.
No, you didn't get it, so you're just gonna
It's a 9.
hold.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess I'll.
You could clean yourself.
That's true. You can do that.
Yeah, you are covered with
Yeah, I guess I will.
sludge.
And
You take that action.
okay.
So Gobbo number 1 is going to move up. So closest one. He's going to swim up next to Thorn and crawl up on the ledge.
Do we get attack or
And
Yeah,
Eric-
should be
Thorn will.
Okay.
Except you
Yeah.
got your bow out.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, good point.
Well, is he crawling right up in front of him or on the side of him?
He has to move
He's
to the
got his
side.
bow out. So he then.
Like, they're both small
Um,
creatures. They don't have to move to the side.
Right. Yeah, so he's out. The other 4 are going to climb up onto the sidewalk nearest them.
Okay. So I will be rolling
Wouldn't that be a-
stealth, and I smell shit, and I'm staying in the shit, so I believe that's an advantage.
Yeah, no, I'll give you advantage because you are covered in shit.
Covered in shit, wallowing in the shit. Shit advantage. So that's going to be a 20, blah blah blah. 22.
22. Okay.
Stealth.
I gotta roll perception on them mofos. No, it's still not gonna notice you.
Great. So stealth up, and I'm going to I'll crook Clarence, the right-handed one, the right hand to my right side.
Okay.
He may be left-handed. I don't know.
we
I should
can't
roll.
make these judgments about people.
I should-
Ambidextrous, actually.
I should
That's
roll
why he's in the head
perception.
roll.
Got it. He's all about the head. I'm going to crook his ankle and pull him into the shit.
Okay. Roll an attack, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kill my brother.
And this
And then-
is where Tim's character dies.
Surprise, Clarence is level 18.
It's really sad that all I wanted.
Natural 20.
Nat 20.
Okay. He has a chance to roll a nat 20 and contest, but nope. No, he doesn't do that.
All right. Even though it's a grapple, I'd assume there'd be some damage because he's gonna hit that stone.
Oh yeah, I gave you a D4 when you fell in, so I'm gonna give him a D4 of damage.
Great.
Okay.
Wouldn't you do a 4? Because it's
With a nat 20.
with a nat 20. Wouldn't you
The
do
damage isn't related to his
It's,
attack.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
not attack
Oh.
damage. It's just
Yeah.
Because I'm grappling.
it's grapple.
It was
Yeah, he
It's,
attempted to trip him.
He
It's
grades.
an insequential, not insequential, unintended damage.
Unintentional manslaughter.
Yes,
yes.
because he's gonna get knocked out and drown in the poop.
Clarence lands in the shit, knocks his head against the thing for a little bit of damage.
Constitution?
Yeah, I guess he does need a Constitution roll.
Hey, we have to do it.
Now that you
Wow.
smell like shit, are
Um,
you Torbanio?
He doesn't get it. So if he survives to tomorrow morning, he's gonna wake up for a surprise.
So he doesn't make it, so
What?
that means he's probably drowning now.
No.
No. Constitution roll is whether or not he can stave off getting sick.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah,
He gets
that's a strength check.
super staff.
I thought if he hit his head that the Constitution was to see if he
Okay.
stayed
Well,
awake.
now I have to roll for these two fuckheads.
He has to swim.
One of them rolled 18 and 12, so pretty good.
Yep, we're fucked.
So above both of us.
I think
Well-
only Torban gets to go.
Well, I just
There's an 18.
Well, he's obviously not going to act because he has to swim.
Yeah.
The other guy, seeing that his friend just got crooked.
would be between Torban and Val.
Yeah.
Well, did you see they got crooked? He saw he fell into the water.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah, we'll see. So this
Tim's gonna die
is
first.
Clarence. Claire has an 18. And then Harvey has. Okay, and we'll see. We're gonna roll perception for Harvey. Harvey doesn't see it. Fuck you,
He's too busy looking
Harvey.
at the action.
His name is Harvey.
Perfect.
I imagine him with like a
Assessing the
clipboard, like
difference.
grading us on our battle skills, and he just doesn't realize it.
Plus, isn't he human? Like, we're in a low-light situation if he's focused in this direction.
Good point.
Yeah, no, he misses.
Yeah. Just
I'm not happy about it, but it happens.
super happy about it.
We didn't.
So-
we didn't roll for HP.
We won't do that until the end of the.
We're in
until
the
the end of
same
the
encounter. We haven't leveled up yet.
Yeah. Val?
Level.
Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Is it okay? So is it possible? I have the Munchkin mouse in front of me. If I could use my whip to go over his head to the goblin in front of him.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. I shall do that as an attack with my whip.
And because he's flanking, does she get...
Is she on the?
I'm on the opposite.
Essentially,
side.
she can share the same space
Well,
with
I mean,
me because I am
He
so...
Yeah,
is
thank you
still
for-
also inked.
We all are.
Yeah.
Well, not
And
me.
his back is also turned.
Yeah, one, okay, there's no facing.
Yeah.
But he is flanked, so yeah, you get flanking advantage.
Okay, sweet. So we're gonna do 16
To hit.
to hit.
Yes, that 100% makes the
Out.
out.
You know, just making sure. 6.
Plus,
Oh yeah, we have to do plus stuff.
if you're using
If
a
it's-
whip, dexterity.
If it's literally +1, you kill him.
Well, it's plus 3, so.
So how do you kill him with
So 9, just since it's a dagger whip across the throat,
So you're just like wrap, pull back real quick, and
and it
just
slits his throat.
Okay.
Blood all over the mouse.
I'm already covered in ink.
tear.
Peter.
How far
Peter.
across is the? You said it's 4 squares of 15 inside of this
Yes.
thing, right? Okay.
So that would probably be 20 feet.
What's your fly rate?
Just not for my fly rate or anything like that. I'm just wondering perspective. I'll make my move right here. So I'm gonna say that's 15. Is that okay with you for the second one?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the second one. And then I'm going to.
It is more like 25 to 30 for the second one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But don't you have more movement?
I mean, I
You
do.
could move closer.
I can move closer. Yeah. I wonder if that distance would be able to hit that third one. Then.
Why are you?
I'm trying to pull him into the poop.
Constitution rolls for everybody.
So I'm casting lightning lure, which is a range of 15 feet. So hence my question on range.
Look, you can get right up in front of that other guy.
Yeah.
You're gonna get attacked no matter what.
Mm-hmm. So I need him to roll a strength saving throw.
Goblins known for their immense strength.
Yep.
What's his challenge?
13.
Pretty sure Hercules was a goblin. He got a 13, but he has -1 to strength. So I gotta tell you.
Oh. So he gets pulled 10 feet in a straight line towards me and takes 1d8 lightning damage.
Towards you? How far towards you?
10
So
feet.
right up to his.
So right up into the pool.
So literally right there.
No, keep him up straight. If he succeeds his strength after he takes damage.
He takes 5 lightning damage.
He don't do so good on that swim.
Another German velvet.
Okay. Now it is not the octopus's turn. It is Thorn's turn.
Oh, great. I'm going to use, well, because I still have my bow and arrow out, I'm gonna shoot an arrow at, this guy. The dark encased one.
Okay. You just said that goblin right there.
That I point at.
Yeah.
Goblin 4.
Yeah, sure.
5.
An 11 to hit?
Nope.
Okay. Oh, wait.
That's nuts that you can roll a 5, but your dexterity is so high it becomes an 11.
That's a cleric.
I know. I'm a rogue. I would kill for that dexterity.
It's because of my class.
Yeah.
My race. It's my race that like boosts my dexterity through the freaking roof.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
But try to impose some sort of strength. And boy.
My strength is a 12.
Yeah, +1. That's my strength.
Hockey dokie. Then it is Jonathan.
So, have any of the goblins attacked us at any point yet?
One who was right next to you.
Yeah, several of them swam towards you. You guys just picked them out of the water. So So like they looked like they were angry. You've killed several of them.
They swam menacingly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they
Right.
definitely are posing a threat to you.
As opposed to the super friendly goblins.
Like,
I don't know if Jonathan would be like, yeah, let's just murder these people.
They haven't been friendly though.
Yeah, they haven't
They
been
haven't.
friendly, and they've been swimming at you menacingly. They have not managed to actually land a hit, but that shouldn't diminish the threat.
That and the two people who are running this show haven't called it to a stop.
Right. Well, actually, the one is now in the sewage.
Well, I mean,
But
don't
you'd have to roll a perception in order to see or hear that.
You probably can't
Oh, to
see
notice
it.
that?
To notice that,
I can
well,
see just fine.
You can see it. You just don't know if
You
it
don't
was.
have dark vision, though.
Hey man.
Oh, that's a good point.
I would assume that this is lit. Like this area is lit.
Like there's
I
a
mean,
super
very-
great
very-
up above.
Very
and there's a
dimly
light.
lit at
Yeah,
most.
dim light,
Alright.
so
You
you can
have
only see.
plausible deniability here. They're coming right for us.
I think he had a gun.
I couldn't see very well. It was low light, but
He's coming right at me.
Castle doctrine. That's right. That's a thing here.
Yes, because we're in the sewage of the castle.
Yeah.
That's not necessarily my style. So I think little Jonathan is going to.
Play us a song.
Sing us a song.
Yeah, he is actually going to hype up. Really, the person in the party who's helped him out the most to date, which is River Cuomo. So yeah, he
He started hyping River.
yeah. He was like,
River's like, oh, jeez, you don't have to. No, that
This-
you're being
this
too
must-
kind.
yeah, it's like this is my boy here.
Just I appreciate it. It really is decadent what you're doing.
So he gets a 1d6 of inspiration.
I like how he has become less of a Matt Foley character and more of a like Midwestern marm type.
It's a Midwestern mom.
Oh,
watching all of
Ah,
us.
jeez.
Yeah. So you know,
Amazing.
All right, so
Yeah, so
if
he's-
River needs to
sucks
save
at
for
onesies
anything, he's got a +6.
and then, so I guess I'm just gonna draw my dagger and just sort of ready myself on the edge of the sewage pit.
Cleaning his nails.
Well, because I'm already clean too.
Yeah, you did. You
'Cause I
spent.
spent a turn cleaning myself. Yeah, so I guess maybe using
Could
the
you spend your
dagger
time
to-
cleaning me? I don't know.
Yeah, clean off River. River's not clean.
Yeah, River
Oh
is
yeah,
dirty.
yeah. I'll
All
I'll
right.
clean off rivers.
Yeah, now he doesn't have any.
Yeah.
Hashtag trash tag. Clean that river.
I just want to watch the buddy cop movie of Little John.
The two halflings.
Yeah.
It's basically Beverly Hills Cop.
There is no more Gob one, so
Yeah, Gob 1 been done, eliminated. So we're gonna do Gob 2, so that means that there is a strength save on that drowning son bitch. Ooh, net 20.
right.
Buddy
Well,
writes
right,
himself
right.
right up and climbs up onto the thing, right behind.
Do I get attack of op?
Do you have a weapon out?
Well, I mean, I've got my claws.
Oh yeah, that's a natural attack. You can use that.
If you're an unarmed warrior, you do it.
He's also a bird.
Oh, no, that's probably not a hit. That's a 5.
Yeah, that's not gonna do it. So that's his turn. Now that other Gobbo is gonna run up, and he's gonna get advantage
Uh-oh. The
on our
owl.
little feathered friend.
You're dead.
That's a 17,
Yeah, that is.
and that's a 15. So we're gonna take that 17. He's gonna take that 17 with his scimitar. You're gonna take that scimitar, gonna shove it up your ass. Gonna take that scimitar, gonna hurt you good. 7 points of damage.
Someone's thinking cutlets.
They eating good tonight.
We have owl tonight, boys.
Well, I was giving.
And then,
credit due, so.
The other one is going to. Is that guy? Are there two there?
There's
Yeah.
two here.
There's 3 and
Okay.
4.
So they're both going to shoot short bows.
targets.
I think one's gonna shoot at Val, and the other one's gonna shoot. Should I really stack it up on the owl?
now. I'll shoot for Thorn. So a
Who are you shooting at first?
21 to shoot you.
Yes, you hit me.
Okay. And 23 to hit Thorn.
Shooting with.
Short sword.
Okay, so you take 5 damage. And
I'm unconscious.
Thorn, you take 8.
Definitely, actually.
Yeah, I'm. Oh,
Wait, what happens if I'm at a -3?
Death saving roll.
Yeah, death saving.
I'm at a 0.
So let's go over death saving throws because this is the first time we're recording.
For the listeners.
For the
not
listener,
us.
not
We're
at all.
veterans.
I'm
We're good
well
at
versed
this.
in this. So anytime you are taken below 0, every round afterwards you do a death saving roll. Basically, you roll a d20. If you roll 1 through 10, fail. 11 through 20, succeed. You get 3 successes, you're back up. 3 failures, and you have died permanently. You can die permanently in another situation if you take from a single shot your max HP negatively. So you have how much max HP?
That was me.
9.
I have an 8 for my max HP, and you killed me.
No,
in a single shot.
And
In a single
so
shot.
it took you down. No, hey, wait.
Oh.
It takes you down to 8, and then -8.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so the negative.
Yeah.
So if he would
So
have
if he had done
16,
16, he would have
Oh.
killed you outright.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you
Sounds
get
great.
thoroughly pastified.
There is also a thing where if they shoot you while you're down and take you below, then that counts as well. So you're both down and out.
Death saving throws right away or no?
No, on your
Next
turn.
turn.
Okay.
On your turn. So that's those 2 gobos.
Clarence. Gonna have to roll
Clarence,
out of my
yeah.
grapple.
Do you have him like properly grappled? Is that what the hook
Yeah.
does? I thought does it just pull him down or do you pull
We
him?
did not set ground rules for how the crook works.
So I would imagine that it's either a tripping mechanic or like a no kidding grapple pull.
Sure, and I did not go for the neck, so it would have been a trip. So he's down on the ground. He's
Yeah,
prone.
he's down in the
In the
ship.
sewage.
Yeah, he's prone.
So
in the
he is
ship.
going to have to roll a strength,
To swim
which
up.
is a 13. That's enough to right himself, and he's going to crawl back up out the ship.
The question is, did he realize
I got
that he
it
was
for you.
tripped?
Yeah.
It's right. It's right.
Oh, thanks.
Did he realize he tripped?
Yeah, that. Like, did he recognize?
Yeah, no,
it, or did
because
just
he literally felt something grab his foot and pull him.
Yeah. Wasn't such a slip so much as.
But did he notice where it came from? Is the question.
Oh my god.
Um,
Did he think Harvey did it?
No, it's the octopus.
So Torban, it's your turn.
Great.
Trip him
So
again.
he's back on his feet.
He's back on his feet up there.
Oh, what a mistake.
Would you have to roll another stealth though?
No.
No.
Because he didn't recognize.
No, because I think once you attack, then that reveals
that
your
usually
that
breaks
pulls you
the-
out of
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't have advantage.
So I don't have advantage on him. I would have advantage on the other guy who didn't notice me.
Right, but he doesn't know that he's that he and his friend are in combat. So do you really want to kick that off? Considering you just saw your sister and speaking of, you just saw your sister go down to one of the gobos.
Did I see it?
Well,
That
have you
happened
said
behind my
2,
back.
it's not on.
Hmm.
Have you said 2 and not on?
Because this all happens in a matter of 6 seconds. So
Do you want to roll perception to see if you notice? Do you? You can choose not to.
I mean, I would be pretty centered on what I'm doing.
Okay, you
Which
don't
is
have to then.
Kicking some teeth.
Yeah, so you're gonna pull in Harvey, or are you gonna go for Clarence again?
I'll go for Clarence again.
All right, go for Clarence again.
Try and pull him back into the poop. I mean, I shouldn't. Let's just hit him. I'm just gonna try and kneecap
Whack him right in the knees.
kneecap him from the poop. This is dumb.
This is what happens when you set your dungeon in a sewer.
Oh, that's not great. 6 to hit.
Yeah, it's not gonna do it.
Does he notice? He just got.
I mean, he's looking at him and he sees him
Okay.
swing at him. He just knows that he did it unsuccessfully.
It is Harvey's turn. Harvey's still getting them stats. Still doing his homework.
Well, didn't Torbon just hit, so Harvey could make a perception?
Um,
Because he just swung.
he could, but I'm going to say he just doesn't notice. He's busy watching the owl get gangbanged.
This
And
might
he-
be the
This is a rough situation because these two are down and he's not fighting, and neither is he.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Well, the question is, does little Jonathan at that point start to step
Now,
in?
yes.
yeah.
I was gonna
I
say,
have to make
I'm
my
I'm
death
pretty
saving
sure-
throws.
Yeah, why don't you
You're
do
gonna be
that?
fine.
And I have to hit
11 or above.
oh, fuck. 13.
All right. Feeling success.
One success.
Peter. Montier.
Volunteer.
Do they both go right after me? Both goblins?
Yes, both gobos who are right in front of you. are
Well,
coming at
one
you.
behind you, one in front of you.
Yeah, I was thinking here.
unless you've got
the
AoE.
one in front of you is undamaged. The one behind you has taken damage.
Doing AoE attack. Clear the,
Oh.
clear the zone.
Yeah, I used it on the squid, so.
That's disappointing.
And with one in front of me and one behind me, it doesn't. Yeah. So I'm gonna hit the one in front of me.
So you're gonna hit the undamaged.
I'm not gonna hit it, but yeah. I'm going to. Well, I'm hoping that you're gonna come after the damage.
No.
That's not where
Also-
little Jonathan's gonna go.
Also, mathematically, you should always damage the damaged ones because you have a better chance of taking one out, and that's one less attack that you'll be taking next
Good
turn.
point.
Yes.
Also,
Okay.
in this specific scenario, if you take out one of them, the other one does not get advantage.
Because you won't be flanked.
Oh, I won't be flanked then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then I will hit the
Rules of priority.
one behind me. I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast.
That seems a bit like a whore kill. I mean,
It's a cantrip.
ridiculous cantrip.
With 14 to hit.
14 hits.
Purple crackling energy.
With 5 damage.
You murder that gobbo.
Yes.
I kind of like a graveyard.
Like,
Makes me happy. And now it is Thorn. Throw me a death saving throw, bud.
Yeah, I'm at a 0.
Oh, at 0,
Yeah.
that doesn't.
No,
you don't do that.
I'm
You're
just
just unconscious.
out.
Oh, you're unconscious.
I'm just at 0.
I feel like you get one action per round. You can either move or act at 0.
Yeah, you could technically heal yourself.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
conscious.
If you have
Yeah, if you decide to take 2 actions, then you drop to -1 and start doing death saves.
yeah, don't overexert yourself. Like.
Right.
Let's do this then. Can I recognize that that Val is like out?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, then absolutely. I'm gonna use Spare the Dying on her.
If you kill me in this process,
I can't. You literally can't.
if it's a 1,
No, Spare the Dying is a cantrip, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
It just means that I touch you. I literally reach out and touch you, and I bring you back to stable.
Reach out and touch Val.
Yeah,
In
you're stable
stereo.
now.
okay.
you no longer have
You're
to
now
make
at
death
0.
saving throws.
Man, I hope that didn't blow the mic. I hope that sounded cool.
Yeah, so you're welcome.
Yeah, I can't say it right now.
I mean,
No,
she
no,
can't-
you can now.
Yeah, you can.
You
Now,
can
now
make
immediately
an
you can do
action.
that.
Yeah, that just means that you're like.
Okay.
Well, I mean, those goblins still have an
turn.
attack
Do,
before.
would they
begin.
recognize that we're like because we're like down?
She
No.
just got back up.
No, she didn't. She's no longer doing death saving. She's just prone.
Yeah, we're just prone.
Gobos have priorities.
Yeah, there's other people that are standing up.
Speaking of, Jonathan.
Little Jonathan is going to take 5 feet of movement to move next to Thorn. And I'm going to. Are you a he or a she?
Hey,
I'm going to tap him on the shoulder and say, "That's good work, boss." And now you have been imbued with heroism, which means that you gain 5 hit points per turn.
Jeez.
So
And it's temporary hit points for the next 10 rounds. So you gain, and it's temporary hit points, so it's like if you take any, it just comes back in the next turn.
Doesn't it? Once you take those temporary and they disappear, you take all that damage.
Once they disappear, whatever your like base HP is, that's.
Oh,
you
so
will
it
let
just
go.
continues to stack?
No, it does not stack.
Oh, so once I hit 8.
No, you won't get uptake.
No.
Get up
You'll
to
get 5.
You get 5 and it
Oh,
regenerates to
goodness.
5.
If you take damage that drops you down, the next turn
It brings me back up.
you get 5 temporary hit
Yeah.
points.
All right, so you're.
Sounds great. I'm
Pretty
up
sure that's
at
how it
5.
works. Double check.
So I get up.
So in this dire.
Is that a cantrip?
Better not be.
No, it's not. It is not.
Just go around touching everybody. You're awesome. You're awesome. Good job.
I'm a hype man. That's what I do.
So, River, sensing things are going poorly,
Decides to armor up.
He's all right. He's inspired.
He is inspired.
He's going to run up. I think how many movement? How much movement do you have? 25 feet. So move him 25 feet around the circle.
Alright, 10.
Towards Speedy.
5.
Okay. He's going to throw a rock.
A river stone.
Oh.
Actually, he's probably going to reach into his pack and throw something in his pack. So
A
I'll say he.
croissant.
I'll say he probably.
Sextant. He throws a sextant.
Ooh.
Is he a
Or
sailor?
What is the thing that has the beads?
Oh, he has the scales.
Abacus.
He does.
You're thinking abacus.
He throws his
Abacus.
abacus.
Yeah.
Throws his abacus.
Or he uses his knitting needles as javelins.
Yeah, he was doing this.
Literally throws them like darts.
Yeah, he throws a knitting needle and he'll use his bardic inspiration.
You
Can-
roll first.
You can't add this to attack rolls?
You can, but you roll first, and then if you think you're going to need it, then you roll it.
Nope, it's not worth it. Not worth it. He throws a knitting needle and it embeds in the wall right next to Tyr's head.
Yep.
I love that it's a dart too, which means it has max damage of 1.
Wait, does he have improvised weapons?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that would probably be why he failed.
Okay.
No.
They're not meant to be thrown.
So,
When it embeds
Clarence?
itself, I'm just gonna go, whoo, because I wasn't expecting it from behind.
It hits and gives one of those very satisfying.
So, Clarence, despite not really, he's a little shaken, but he has the high ground, which means that he rolls an advantage when he swings his scimitar.
Yeah, he has the high
High
ground,
ground,
Anakin.
5 ain't gonna do it. That's a cracked die. That's a 2. Okay. So he rolls a 10.
40 pounds, we discussed this
Does
before.
10 hit?
No, because my AC is 13 or 14.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Because you don't add proficiencies.
He's gonna fly away, but
I actually want to
attack
clarify
well,
something
and I
that,
don't have 3, so.
We were operating on a 3-5 rule, I believe. In 5e, dropping to 0 hit points makes you unconscious. So then you have to start making death saves. So theoretically, Ryan should have made a death save. But
I'll allow it for this one time.
Great.
No one question me ever again.
oh, and if you take damage while at 0 hit points, it's an automatic check on your death saving
Yeah.
throws.
Yep.
For failure. So.
Okay. So Val, it's your turn.
My turn?
Oh wait, Torban. Yeah, that's it. Sorry.
Sorry. Yeah.
I'm going to take another crack at those knees.
All right, take the knee crack.
Oh, wait, no, I'm not. Because as I learned, a hand crossbow can be loaded as your movement and then fired within the same turn. So I'm not going to shoot this guy.
Let's hope
Okay.
it's not clogged with shit.
Well, let's hope.
So
I use blunted arrows.
I know, but
I feel like that would do way more damage than a then like
You're gonna castrate him.
It's just a rubber bullet.
Yeah, it's a rubber
Fine, rubber
Shot
bullets.
to the knees.
Oh, that hurts so bad.
That's going to be 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
Great.
How much damage does your rubber bullet do?
My rubber bullet does.
Damage.
6, 7, 8, 9 damage.
9 damage.
Nine.
Okay. Okay. So this is what happens. You shoot Clarence in the head, or in the knee.
I was gonna say no.
In the knee. You hear it dislocate.
That's fine.
And
I'm
he
okay
collapses
naming people.
forward and smokes his head off the thing and dies immediately.
What?
Because you killed you put him to 0
Yep.
and he fell forward.
Yeah. When you get 3 death saving throws, that's 1 check off.
Except he fell forward and smoked his head. So
Also, he's a villain, which usually when they hit 0, they're dead.
he takes 2 damage, and I'm just gonna say this. Between that and just the raw sewage immediately entering into his mouth as he attempts to breathe unconsciously, he drowns.
Can't I make a dex saving throw to catch him?
here's the deal. He died because of sewage.
You can't because it is not your turn.
It is my turn.
No, you just used up all your actions.
Your
It's
action
Harvey's
and your
turn.
attack.
You used up your move, and you used up your action.
Man, I knew.
To be honest, you don't know that he's dead. You just see his body smack his head.
Nope. We have to keep him here just in case. You know,
Of what?
so that he can realize.
I
his
don't know
actions.
he's dead. When I go to lift him back on, I'm pretty sure I'll notice he's
Oh, you'll
dead.
know that, but at this moment,
But his head is caved in.
There's just a chunk missing
Your
from the skull.
character is going to go
Insane.
bonkers.
Yeah. This is literally the first person since my mother that I've killed ever.
well, the good news is you've removed Clarence from the top of the
Equation.
order.
I'm a little bit bummed that I never got to use my vicious mockery against him. I had it all
There's
prepared.
still Harvey.
Harvey is still. Actually, let's see if Harvey notices
Maybe I don't
his
notice
body
it.
just collapsed in the water.
Yeah, the sound of a bowstring whip.
Nope, he's really doing us over. He is such a studious little man.
Did all this planning on his character to make sure it guaranteed non-lethal damage each time, bludgeoning weapons.
Okay,
Boy,
you know,
it didn't
no.
last long. It did
Okay,
not.
no.
last
You know
long.
what? You just see him go into the water. We'll decide on the next roll to see if he makes it. I don't want to make that decision for your character out of spite.
Out of spite. What did I do?
No, I would do it.
I'm not gonna though, because it's an important thing to his character, and I'm not gonna take that away just because I think it's hilarious.
I think it's very hilarious.
So, Harvey continues to do his homework because Harvey is oblivious. Val, your turn.
A saving throw.
Did
No,
the
you're up.
No, I meant 0.
Did the goblins not
So
get
But he
That's
did. He did do.
Stabilized.
Oh, that's not. But I can't do anything.
So you can be stable at 0, or you can be like bleeding out at 0.
Did the goblins not get an attack?
Yeah, you did skip over the
You
goblins.
skipped over the
to
goblins. Not that I want to die or anything.
Well, I mean,
You're not the one who would die with 3 and 4.
Uh,
That would be me.
technically, he would. He's about to get hit.
That's
I'm
number
about to
2.
get hit.
Though.
He's part of the group.
That's number 1.
This whole group.
Oh, I thought there were 2 separate
Um,
sets of goblins.
There were.
There
group
were.
One was on this side of the.
Group
they're
one.
dead.
Test it out. It's 11.
11 to hit?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Well, 11 doesn't hit.
Good for you.
The gobbo is going to take a shot at River. River might have a massive frame, but he is lithe.
Live.
Lithe.
Live.
Lithe. Guys, come
Okay.
on.
I'm not going to argue with you because otherwise you'll make this man die on my watch.
And he rolls an 18 to hit Little Jonathan.
Oh no.
So
Oh, no.
my back. He does 7 points of damage.
Oh boy. Alright.
Oh boy.
We're not even going to make it through this game, Dave.
I'm down to 1.
to be honest, you guys have one-shot killed just about every single person you've attacked so far.
That's different. They're villains.
I'm just saying, like, just because you haven't been able to kill them all doesn't mean you're incapable.
No, we're dying. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, all of you are up at the moment.
Nope. I'm not.
You're stable. You can act.
I'm not up, though.
Speaking of, Val, it is your turn.
What you gonna do, Vale?
Technically,
What
you
can
can
I do?
You can throw a dagger from prone.
Is that a dis?
You can make a ranged attack.
Right.
You could use
Well,
your
here,
Not
okay.
of-
Here it is. A stable
Yeah.
creature
Yeah.
doesn't
Yeah.
make death saving throws, but it does remain unconscious. If the creature stops being stable and must start making death saving throws again if it takes any damage.
Okay, so you're unconscious,
So you can't do anything.
So literally, me bringing you back again
Was just
against
stabilizing.
all of the
You
rules.
stop me from dying.
No.
Well, yes,
No.
because you should have been unconscious as well.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's the only thing.
Yeah.
And I can't cast spells when unconscious.
Right. But
the
we're giving
spell
you a
that
mulligan
you
on
used-
this.
The spell that you used is to make someone who is rolling death saving
Yes.
throws not have to roll them.
Yeah. But I
They just stay
shouldn't have been
unconscious.
able to.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
But now
Now
you
we
have
know.
heroism, so you have 5 hit points.
Yes.
Yes.
So it is Tyr's turn.
Well, I'm just going to go after that gobbo in front of me.
Eldritch Blast.
I mean, that's most likely what it's going to do because it does more damage than my club. So,
Yeah, why do you even bother carrying your club?
just in case of situations
Like-
like this.
Where magic isn't allowed?
Yeah.
Like, what's...
I don't. You don't know the sewer could have had an anti-magic field.
Sure. Yeah. Runes embedded in all the rocks.
That's what the whole octopus was. It's just a giant anti-magic buff.
Yeah.
That would have been rough.
It would have been
20, not nat.
20
to hit.
Okay, 20. I thought you said
Yeah.
29, and I was very confused.
Oh no, yeah.
Yeah, no. Roll yourself some damage.
7 damage.
And that's the whole gobbo.
Do you want to move?
Yeah, if I'm just gonna say this, if you put pressure on that other goblin, he is not going to be able to fire his weapon.
You'll just have to take out a knife and come at you.
But that will be a whole action. Don't move action to drop.
The move action to move.
No, the move action. No, it's free action to drop. Move action to.
Oh yeah,
Sheath.
because yeah.
And so
And they
he
both
would be
have-
able to attack you in his next round. So if you just stay slightly out of his range, you won't be able to do anything. All right, Thorn.
Yeah, I'm going to bring her back using Cure Wounds.
Do you have
Yeah.
that spell?
Yeah. So, first level.
But have you burned through all your spells today?
No,
Okay.
I haven't used any
The
of
other
my
one
first
was
levels.
the one.
Oh, okay.
The one that brought her back to stabilize
was a
cantrip.
cantrip. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. Do it up.
And actually, why don't I just do this? I'll just use Preserve Life, which is a thing that I can do now because I'm a level 2.
No, you're not
No,
level
we're
2.
Oh, we're
You're
not
level-
level 2 yet. Never
So-
mind. We'll just use Cure Wounds then.
Okay.
Which I touch her again,
Quit touching myself.
and
You don't see this, remember?
what is spell attack bonus is a 4 plus a D8. So plus 7. So I give you 11 hit points.
That's
Like,
not possible though, right? Because I only have a max of 9.
Yeah. So you go back up to.
up to
You go back up to that.
like Marty McFly at the end of Back to the Future, you just like spring forward.
Jonathan.
So I want to first clarify how heroism works. So the way that temporary hit points work is if you already have temporary hit points and someone else gives you some, you have to choose which set of temporary hit points you want to keep.
Oh.
So this spell basically gives you a 5-point shield, and if you lose any of it, the next round you are given 5 points of temporary hit points, so you decide whether you want to keep the old ones, which might be less than 5 now, or your shiny new 5. So you essentially always have 5 hit points, 5 temporary hit points every round.
No, you could be dumb. You could choose to keep the 3.
You could choose that, yes.
So if I were to heal myself, that would be
then
in
It stacks.
addition.
It still
Yes.
stacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because temporary hit points can bring you above your maximum.
It's essentially a shield.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So,
I am going to use Cure Wounds on myself. Because I'm at 1 hit point.
cool. Do it up.
And of course, I only get, I get 6.
What did you roll?
A 1.
Oh, that's wrong.
And then it is the goblin's turn. And one's gonna take a shot at Hoot Hoot. He ain't gonna do it though. And then the other one's gonna take a shot at River.
Dave,
Oh, no.
Dave.
Wow. Nat 20.
Lucky thing he has,
Wow. You need to use a screen so you can lie to us, because
Yeah, well, it's the big old goddamn laptop. Alright, where's my D6?
Guys, we're gonna be free.
Oh no! Okay. So,
What level is
they do
is
10.
River?
huh?
probably 0.
Yeah, he's a level 1 story point. So I'll say that
He's
he
a
has.
commoner.
Yeah, I will say he has 11 hit points, and they just did 10.
Because he's big.
Yeah, he's a hardy folk.
he's a robust young.
Yeah, he's a fighter with none of the skills.
Set a shield.
he's a barbarian, but he doesn't have any rage.
Yeah.
So he just immediately just collapses. So guys, one of your biggest damage dealers is now down.
Oh, well, he was doing so much work.
That knitting needle.
Yeah, you just see him go within the knitting needle like a dagger, and he's just like, guys, help! And he just collapses backwards. I fought the good fight, and now it's River's turn. River is just
We can't let him die.
he's got 1 hit
I
point.
got it.
He's got 1 hit point left. He's just laying down.
Our game is over.
Is it though?
Yes, we're fugitives the rest of the game. How fun is that?
Just a quick reminder: if River dies, bounty goes on your head.
Yeah, I know.
Listen, I played all of Oblivion like that. It's fine.
Okay. Clarence is dead. Torban.
Clarence is potentially dead.
Sorry. No, you're right. Speaking of, I have to
Yeah, you
roll
have to-
Did that save?
a drowning save.
Fail, 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 fail.
Alrighty then.
Natural 1.
In
So
case that wasn't clear.
you immediately see him take an Edward,
Bubbles.
a liquid Edward. And you just
Edward gulp.
yeah. And you just see him, his head just go limp and stare at you in the sewage. Just one eye, just kind of out.
Because the other one is like through the back of his head.
He hit himself, that's true.
Torban. To be honest though, you know that you just knocked him in the water. He drowned.
Wait, did he see
So-
him hit his head though because of falling? Because he knocked him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He would have.
Yeah.
Accidents happen when you play Rust.
I don't feel like that's your character though.
Listen, I did everything in my power to not
You're
kill this
so
man.
lucky there is no sanity mechanic because you would have
You
instantly
would,
just lost your mind.
Yeah.
So you see the man drown in front of you.
All right.
You're gonna do the same thing to Harvey.
Oh, question. Can Val make a perception?
Sure.
Trust me, it's gonna be Gucci if she does get it.
Is Gucci a thing now?
Gucci has been a thing since
Since yeah.
let's see.
Oh, you better
Yeah,
do
you.
something.
Yeah.
So
100%.
17.
Yeah, you 100%. Wait, did you take 1 away for perception? Fuck, I forgot you're the dumbest thing.
Okay, I wouldn't say it's dumb.
What's the opposite of of wise?
Foolish.
Foolish, yes, or had a
Puts
I
wire.
two
am
and
more
two together
wise
and
than
gets
she
three.
is, but she always puts
Gets
me down
fish.
and says that she knows the plan.
Fish?
Yes, because if you put the shape of the two twos.
Oh, I thought you meant the opposite of wisdom is fish.
It
That's what
explains
Val
a lot.
thinks.
So, what do you perceive, or what are you trying to perceive? Because if you're just trying to perceive that your brother's actions led to the death of another, you perceive that.
Oh, no, that's not what Val thinks. That his actions lead to the death. Val thinks she's in her head. She's slightly smiling right now because she's proud of her brother for finally making his first kill.
Took his kill card.
You always remember your first. And your first was drowned in shit in front of you.
When this skull caved in.
That's what Val is thinking in her head as she smiles and stares at her brother.
And
Is Val going to commission a piece of artwork in this in honor of this moment?
It's made out of shit. Robin is going to make it.
Robert Watt does one pro boner.
Stop.
I know the phrase is pro boner.
Yes, we.
I'm
But
childish.
it's Robin.
It's okay.
Torban, what are you going to do, bud?
I use my turn to hoist Clarence up in front of Harvey, and I actually shout to Harvey, your buddy needs some help, he doesn't know how to fight.
I'm
sorry!
Can you roll an
This is a world where
Can
people
you
get
roll an
brought back from-
intimidate?
This is a world where people get brought back to life all the time. Okay, I just dropped a dead body.
Yeah, roll
I
an
did
intimidate.
advantage,
Yeah,
right?
100%. Not only, he just suddenly appears dead because Harvey hasn't noticed a single thing up to this point.
I'll take the non-natural 20 over here.
Okay, let's see how Harvey takes the news. Nope.
Natural 1? Those are cursed dice!
Yeah, except it also rolled a 20 just a moment ago.
Yeah.
It's a story dice.
It only rolls 1s and 20s.
It's story dice. Harvey is freaked the fuck out, drops his clipboard, and
Goes to run away. Oh.
yeah, turns to run and smokes himself straight into the wall.
Because there's actually a gate here.
Yeah,
too.
there's straight a gate there, so he's going to take a d6.
And
He takes 6 damage.
He falls into the water, hits his head, dies too.
High or low?
That is where he'll end up. Yes, he's in the ship.
High or low?
Hi.
Okay, roll for me.
Aww.
Hi, thank God.
Okay, so he just smokes his head and immediately falls backwards. He's taken some damage, but he's still conscious. But he is prone, so.
So that means you can coup de grace him next turn.
You could knock him out, that's a thing.
No, I need him to go get help to heal his buddy. We're in a world where people get brought back to life like all the time. I'm
Val?
not super worried about it.
So would part of my
Right,
movement?
Right, no, sorry, it's Harvey's turn. Harvey stands back up. And that's his turn, because he doesn't want to bring a weapon.
Okay.
He's just cowering in the
None of them decided to bring weapons, obviously.
He had a scimitar, he swung at me.
I mean, Harvey does too technically, but he has lost intimidation, and the only one he can hit is the guy who just threw a dead body of his best friend.
Okay.
Bro,
So Val is going to use a throwing knife at goblin number 3, right? Or is that 4?
It's
It
fun.
doesn't matter, but yeah.
That goblin that's closest.
Yep.
17?
Yes. Roll some damage.
Yeah, isn't it like everything above a 14 just hits these goblins?
So 3.
What's your dex?
Oh,
bonus?
sorry.
5.
Yes, sorry, 5.
I'm gonna throw that.
No,
bottle
6.
over here.
It's 6. Yeah. And I killed him.
Yep.
Cool.
Are you just taking
Are you marking your own?
I mark my deaths.
Are you just gonna get all this tattooed on Val's arm?
Yeah. She has the
These
teardrops.
Yes, she is Victor's
No.
ass.
She's Victor's ass.
No, not teardrops. She
I was
gets,
gonna go Killmonger, but Zaz is also good.
So that's
She get what are those called?
tattoos.
Tallies. She gets tallies.
Yeah,
That's-
That's
yeah.
literally Victor's
Oh,
Like,
I
it's-
don't
You
know.
know, it's a Batman
Don't worry,
character.
hon.
She
He's
has-
bad.
And he's a fairly obscure one to someone who doesn't
No.
read the comics or
Yeah.
play the video games.
Well,
She
watch
has
Gotham.
Yeah,
he's in
in
Gotham
Gotham.
too. Yeah.
And I
she
really
has
that
like
portrayal.
the like marking for like what creature, like what it was.
Oh,
And
like a
she's
World War
like,
II, like plane.
Yeah.
It's just plain stamps on her.
One more oak.
Orc, goblin, octopus, TIE fighter.
Tree folk.
Fairy.
So her back is just a giant dragon turtle.
What the best? Who killed the octopus? Who made the final?
Technically, technically he
Oh,
did, but everyone
yeah, sorry.
kind of
Everybody-
went into that one. So it is Patir's turn.
Lusty pipe to these.
I gotta say, if you succeed this, Patir, you will clean the battlefield of all lethal
Besides-
threats.
Yeah, besides Harvey.
Speaking of, can I have the body of
Not
Clarence,
yet.
please?
No,
Put him in
No.
my graveyard.
I believe he can be brought back.
We should keep him for now.
You saw your sister get. No, you haven't.
No,
No,
I'm-
you
and
don't.
I'm gonna be asking like this guy to like lay on hands, or you, someone bring this
I
guy
can
back.
spare the dying.
I'm a bard.
Yeah.
I don't think you can spare him.
That's a bard.
The circle of life. Come on, it's a song.
I have two
And let's
spells.
not get, what is it called? Copyright
Sued.
infringement. Sued.
13 to hit.
13 to hit. I will say that hits.
Because he wants the silver one.
Yeah.
1 damage.
On an Eldritch Blast?
Yeah, it's a D10 and I rolled a 1.
Oof.
It clipped off my die and then stayed at
Is this
1.
gonna be little Jonathan's moment?
Yeah, it's gonna have to be.
Little Jonathan's first kill.
Actually, it's
Nice.
Thorn. It's
Yeah.
Thorn's turn.
With my 5 pretend hit points.
Yeah.
I'm going
I
to.
mean, they're really actionable hit points.
Yeah. I'm gonna launch an arrow at the last.
Okay.
That's a 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
And that's gonna be a D6 plus 4. That's not a D6. What are we talking about right now? That's gonna be a 5.
Okay, so you put an arrow right through his head.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, guys.
Alright, it's role play time.
Yeah, it's roleplay time.
Just
go. Oh, get the roleplay muscles going.
I'm going to walk over to Thorn. You need to heal that guy. You need to get that guy back on.
I'm not going to. touch
You look
him.
over and there is just a man with half his skull caved in.
No. Like you gotta get him back up.
I should just see Harvey just like pulling at his lapels. Clarence, wake up!
He's just like the Ewok in Return of the Jedi.
This is sad.
Opposing strength check, please.
I have to touch a living creature.
Technically, I think he's convinced that somehow these people.
Did I roll a perception?
You just hear on the far side, it's, guys.
Yeah.
Can I roll an insight?
Yes.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna roll
Jonathan.
an insight to see if I can recognize that he's dead.
You know he's dead.
Oh, then
He's
I'm
missing
going to,
half a skull.
I'm gonna
Just do
roll
a medicine check as long as you don't nat 1.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. Medicine check as long as you don't have one.
That one.
I have an 18.
Yeah, I know you're good.
Well, actually, wait.
You've seen a cave skull never before. This is the first time you've seen a cave skull. But you know enough of anatomy to know that the skull needs to be uncaved.
Cool. I'm really sorry. Your friend is dead.
Roll strength check.
Clarence!
An opposing strength.
Yep.
I was the godfather to his kids!
That one?
You literally...
Wait, you're not a halfling.
No,
Wait.
he's not. He's a mouse folk.
Because don't you get like rerolls on 1s or something?
No, that's luck, and that
lucky.
is a halfling
Okay.
trait.
Do you not have that?
I have that.
Yeah.
Believe me.
I
I've used it.
I pick up Thorn,
Okay.
and
Because
I
I'm gonna be able to like oppose that. I smell like shit now.
We're gonna
I
have
am
to tell
covered.
his wife.
I am covered in goblin blood.
He almost paid
Shit.
off the fishing boat.
And ink. I'm literally covered in everything right now.
Yeah, and you're riding an artificial high of health.
So I'm literally
Which
holding
will
you
run
over
out
this
very
gap.
shortly.
You'll run out on his.
It only lasts a minute. It only lasts a minute.
I'm gonna
We
go
had,
back
like,
to
2
zero.
rounds.
You're gonna pass out right on the spot.
Yeah, right when you get there.
You set him down. He cracks his head and dies.
Can this happen? Where I just
Yeah, you bring him over and he just slumps right onto the body.
No, I'm still holding him in my hand.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and bring him to.
He passes out right in your hand.
Great. I'm gonna try and bring him to by dunking him in the water.
Roll a Constitution.
Sploosh.
And this is how Thorn does.
Yeah, actually,
can I do
you know-
perceive?
You
Can,
might murder him.
can Val do perceive first before this happens?
Perception.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to see if I notice what he's going to do.
You know, you can see what he's doing.
Yeah.
It's-
Okay,
It's not.
can I throw a rock at my brother?
Sure, go ahead.
He drops him into the water. Thorn drowned.
So 14 to throw a
Doesn't
rock.
Again,
I have
a
an
dex
18.
bonus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you did.
So
17.
yeah, 17.
Okay. Yeah. That you hit me with a rock.
Roll a d4.
Yeah. Roll a d4.
If you go unconscious,
You
4.
can't. Okay. I'm down to 3 hit points.
And she shouts at Torbun, put him down on the ground, not the sewage.
I need a sandwich, guys.
You don't need to
almost
kill
my
a
turn?
second one today.
Okay, so
We're out of combat.
Oh.
So I'm
I-
standing by River. I say, Jonathan,
I
Get over here.
immediately have run over to Tradhill as soon as it's
Guys,
over.
guys, I need a free roll up. I need a free roll up, guys. It hurts so bad.
I don't have the dehydrated fruit.
I was just about to say, do I come back up and
I have rations.
Technically, you're unconscious, so there's nothing you can do until someone.
Yeah,
Oh, you're making death saving throws now
yeah.
on his
because you were never stabilized.
No.
I'm going to be.
It's anything above my health rate.
No, it's anything that's 11 or above.
I'm pretty sure after you leave combat, there's no more death saving throws. If you're under 0, you just stabilize.
He's at 0.
No,
right
that
now.
doesn't make any
If
sense.
you're at 0, you regain 1d4 hit points per hour. Or no, it's 1 hit point per 1d4
But he has
hours.
to stabilize in the first place.
He
Right.
is, though. I thought he was at 0.
No,
Oh, but he's
never-
not stable.
He's unstable.
He's low
Alright.
0, not high 0. Okay.
That's a 17.
Okay,
Success.
mark 1.
One success.
So,
Alright, let's just do all of them.
Just need to stabilize.
No. You're gonna want everyone else to do
Oh.
some stuff.
so
I don't want him to touch me.
how
I'll
fast?
do a medicine roll to try and help stabilize him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna kill me.
Dr.
He's gotta be
Torbon
level
medicine.
10.
Lad.
crit fail. Kills
If you crit fail, I'm dead.
What is that? That's a 15 plus 2, so
Okay.
17.
Yeah,
So
you're
you're
stabilized. You're stable.
Thank you.
Okay.
He manages to just kind of like
Now-
stomp on the bleeding and
Now
make it
roll
stop.
Constitution.
Can Val? What time would it take for Val to go up to the stairs that had the Otiki?
You're abandoning your friends?
No, I'm trying to go get medical help from an Otiki if that's like a.
Okay.
you know.
All right, we're gonna do this then.
I am currently helping Fat Hill,
Yep.
and when he asks for a fruit roll up, I start digging through his pouch to see if he has food in there.
Oh,
Does
yeah,
he?
100%.
Okay.
It's like a small feat. It's
Okay,
like
I grab a
he
donut.
jammed a cornucopia in his
Okay.
bag.
I take a donut and just shove it in his mouth.
Candies.
Yeah, it's just like, oh.
It's when someone,
And that's
a poor person is
11 for a
accidentally
medicine
led
check
into,
to stabilize
Yeah,
him.
yeah, he's good. I mean, he was only at 1 point, so he wasn't like gonna
Yeah.
die.
when an unfortunate accidentally wanders into a continental buffet and they just start stuffing their bag.
Yeah.
The muffins are individually wrapped. Suckers.
So you walk up to the stairs and you see at the top of the stairs there's an Otiki who's just like taking a dagger to his very long nails.
Okay. Would I have to make an intelligence roll for if there's like a code word for Otiki?
You speak Otiki. If you already speak Otiki and you're an elf, you can just talk to him.
Okay. So Val goes up to the Otiki, is filing his nails. I need medical help. Do you have what would a medical person be in this era?
cleric or a priest.
Cleric? Do you have a cleric?
No, we ain't got nothing like that.
Any medical supplies? Potions?
What you willing to pop for it?
Wait, where did she go?
She went down, because right here,
She went through this missing bar.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Okay, can she roll an intimidation?
I guess. I mean, there's nothing stopping you from rolling an intimidation.
Yeah, I'm gonna, just because in heat of the moment, with my type of personality, I'm gonna roll intimidation.
You actually care about it.
11.
Okay, only elves. And this Otiki, unless he's from our tribe, wouldn't expect
I know how to
us
speak Otiki,
Yeah, he
though.
wouldn't expect it. So I think your intimidation would work stronger because, like, who the fuck speaks Otiki?
That's a very good point. I'll give you an advantage. Roll again.
So yeah, 11.
Yeah, you're not going to use that one? Sure.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Very good. 11.
Can Rivers roll that on flavor?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
There's really
That's a
dry.
bad for roll up.
thought it was
He might have gotten some sewage on his pouch.
Yeah.
He's not happy about it. The Otiki takes the knife out of away from his nail and he points up to a bell and he's like, "I'll ring that. There's about a dozen of me brothers. Come down here." I don't know why I try to do accents. It sucks. There's about a dozen of my brothers gonna come down here, and we'll fill you full of bolts. So don't try threatening me. I'm impressed that you speak Otiki, and I'm pretty sure you're one of the little elf kids Brother Festicum was looking after up north.
Yes.
What do you need?
We have 2. Did you give him health back?
You don't know.
I don't know that, so I assume we have 2, at least 2. We have a human and a halfling that are down.
A mouse folk.
A mouse folk.
Oh, sorry, and a mouse.
So 3.
Racist.
3.
So you try. He's like, normally, I'd make you pay for it. And he just pulls out 2 small red potions and hands them to you and says, use those as you need them. When you're done with whatever you're doing down
We
here,
don't know what that
come
is.
talk to us. We may have some stuff for you.
Okay. She takes the potions and she goes back. And because she knows what her brother has,
I have a potion that we have no clue what it is for.
right, but we have at least an access point, or if we tell one of these bright young lads what we have.
Maybe they can identify it?
Yes.
Sure. Yeah.
Unless I roll an can I roll an arcana?
Yeah, it's been a
Or did I already roll? I
no, you already rolled.
I already rolled, okay. So I
I think
can't.
you get another check within the next hour.
Okay.
Alright. So I'll lift up my potion and be like, anybody know what this is? Anybody? This?
And then Val gives potion
I don't
to
I do.
What'd you get?
A nat 20.
Greater potion of healing.
It's a greater potion of healing. Where'd you find that?
Deal. I pour it in the guy's mouth.
Don't.
Did you seriously just waste that?
Yep.
It doesn't feel like a waste to me.
Dumped it right into the sewage
Yeah.
because he has no back to his head.
He already had a full Edward of sewage in his mouth. So you
Yeah,
just
you
kind of
can mouth to
replace the
mouth,
sewage
the-
with the red potion. He doesn't move.
Oh, we
Roll an
got all- we got all that
Roll an
stuff.
intelligence.
Alright.
It's not too great of a potion of healing.
11.
You know enough to know that if you put potion in someone's mouth and if any of it gets in there, they usually at least get a hit point back, which would take somebody up from unconsciousness.
Would he recognize that this is actually? Does he believe, Tyr, that this is a potion?
He would have no reason not to.
Yeah.
Plus, he didn't roll an insight, so he didn't question.
Good point. Because I was just about to say, like, Tyr could be in a lot of trouble right now.
Tyr is at 3, so
So-
yes. But
Val hops on over to Thorn and gives Thorn one of the bottles, and then whispers into her brother's ear, "Good job on the first kill, brother."
Yeah, but like I didn't do it. The stone did it.
She walks away while he starts talking and goes over to River.
So take your lesser healing.
And what? Oh, that's a D4.
Yep.
That's 2. Great.
And then she gives the other bottle to Fathom.
I think Fat Hills.
Fat Hills.
Is there anyone
Back up
else
there.
who's
Yeah,
feeling
I'm
worse?
at
He's
3.
got a bunch
What
of.
did he
So
Give
why
it-
don't
give it to the actual
yeah,
player.
Give it to the actual player.
Okay.
So.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if we
The
lose
one that
him-
doesn't almost instantly heal. and
Okay,
has
so
plot
then,
armor.
fine. If Fat Hill's fine, she gives it to Tyr.
Can I roll an insight to see if he's like to recognize that he's like mourning over this man's death?
Not mourning.
Well, not mourning, but like upset about it.
Roll an intelligence.
You read him like a book.
Just roll an intelligence. Just a straight intelligence.
I have an 8.
Okay. You know enough that there's still some potion. He's got a full Edward of potion in his mouth.
You want to try and get some out into your vial to take with you?
Make out with the dead guy covered in poop.
Yeah, why haven't you given him CPR yet?
No. The reason that I'm recognizing this is because I want to let him know that like I thank him for saving me.
I get
Because
that.
then that would-
I get that. But you also know that there's some healing in that man's mouth.
That I would be able
Some
to.
good sexual healing in that mouth.
I'm gonna just do a cure wounds on myself. 'Cause I know what shit is.
Yeah, would that be mixed with shit and then you have to make a
Still
hepatitis
function
roll?
magically. Magic ain't gone. Okay. So you guys just see
No,
Harvey
I-
being like,
I just have 2 spell slots.
Harvey's just like, guys, I just don't, please, you guys can keep going. I'm fine. Oh God, I'll have to tell his family.
I'm gonna try and
I'm back
pour
to
the liquid
full.
out of his mouth back into the vial. It's tainted.
Roll a dex.
Yeah.
I'm back to full.
Roll
Good
a dex
job.
productions.
Rolodex Productions.
Excellent.
I'm back
branding.
to full.
I'm so good at Dex. Like, okay.
You're fantastic at
Yeah,
it.
13.
You get a lesser potion of healing out of this.
Nice. I've just.
It's gonna taste awful.
Yeah.
So,
You might also get a little sick.
Val, being the inquisitive bitch she is, will ask Harvey. Are you gonna play Harvey in this point, sobbing and
Yeah.
crying?
He in that interim, he pulls on a lever and both portcullises kind of come up.
I'm gonna chest check Harvey, just like into him, like, why aren't you guys better fighters?
We were just here to dig a hole. We were just here to dig a hole.
So Val will ask Harvey, who killed him? She knows, but she's just asking.
Huh?
She's asking Harvey who killed Clarence.
I don't know. I was just standing here, and then his body showed up in front of me. I think your brother threw him in there.
And then she glances at Torban, and she's like, I always have to clean up your messes.
Well, Jonathan,
but-
actually, as we're walking through, I imagine that I'm just sort of ushering Fat Hill.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, it's okay, bud. And I'm like sort of helping him walk. And as we come upon these, what's his name, Harvey and Clarence, I just turn to him and I'm just like, you and your friends are yellow ass bitches.
Great.
Cowards, hiding behind your squids.
Good.
Mockery.
Vicious mockery?
It just hurts him.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Vicious mockery. Go ahead.
That's 3 damage.
Okay. He takes 3 damage and dies.
To the spirit.
Wait, are you like being serious?
Yeah, I'm being serious.
Right
He
in
didn't
front
have
of Torban.
a ton of help. Torban did some damage to him.
Ooh, I didn't hit
Harvey.
when
When he
bumped
ran
him
into
with
the
my-
wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. I didn't do that damage. He did that damage when he ran
caused
into
the
the wall.
You caused.
So you guys continue walking down the sewer hallway, and as you come up to the end of this tunnel, you see a half ogre standing in front of a door. You need help.
Yeah, that's us. I mean, we finished the gauntlet, I guess.
Oh,
Who?
wait! Did you kill Sharky the octopus?
I mean,
Yep.
Yes.
yeah.
It's a shame. I love that octopus. It's like a brother to me. All right, I got some riddles for you.
For whom? For whom? Whom are you addressing? We're a
You
group.
lot.
Okay.
This guy does not look like the type to know some riddles.
You just told me
Not
that.
to gauge people on appearances.
Not
Are you saying this out loud?
A racism movie.
Tormund? Are you saying that out loud, Tormund?
No.
All right. Who do we work for?
The Silver Quadrille.
Fuck.
Was that a riddle or just a question?
What did you have to fight to get here?
Okay, this is just a quiz now. An octopus.
Oh, I just talked about Sharky.
Also goblins.
Oh, it was goblins this time.
And apparently humans.
Last time it was kobolds. It left a wicked mess. Alright, final question, and I'll let you downstairs. What are we digging up?
We were just hired, sir. We don't know.
I actually do hear.
Oh, okay, I was. Intelligence, what are you doing? He looks at you and says, I stumped you, did I?
Yeah, you did.
Yes, you asked us a question for which we could possibly never know the answer.
Dirt.
And you just see his face fall. I was like, well, I guess in a roundabout sense. Well, fuck me mother.
I did.
Tormund.
What?
He's like, follow me. And he turns around and he opens the door. And he's like, I just sent Larry up to get the boss. We just finished digging in through the cave. He's going to get the boss man. And he takes you guys down this long set of stairs that just keep winding down and winding down. And it's just lit now by torches. And it looks like that this used to be like some sort of...
Sepulcher?
And the half ogre's like, not sure why we're digging here. I just know we had to put a hole in that wall over there.
Then
You
why
guys-
did you ask?
Well, I was hoping you'd tell me.
The thing is he doesn't know why he's standing there or who he works for. He just wants you to tell him.
I like this guy. We
You
were
guys-
in a tavern.
We should have said he
gladly
worked
punch
for
him in the
us.
face.
He's literally writing down notes as.
It's Pictionary. It's just like bird, square, shovel.
Am I the shovel?
And you guys finally come down to this crypt, and it's straight up like Indiana Jones-esque from Last Crusade in Venice, where like it's kind of full of water, maybe sewage, you're not sure, but it only goes up to your knees, and there are some crypts, and then there's just been a big hole that's been knocked through, and you can tell that they've knocked through some brick and mortar, but on the other side was an actual like cave wall that they knocked through.
16 to perception. Is it sewage or water?
It is sewage. It's all sewage.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Okay.
And he says, I'll tell Larry you're down here when he gets back with the boss. You just make sure no one goes in there.
Sounds good. Scout signer.
apparently there have been some spies about. I was warned and I've kept an eye out, but I ain't seen none. But they could be here. So he turns and he leaves and heads up. And inside, or from the hole, you can see a like pink, purple, and blue light shining through, just kind of very lightly shining into the thing, and it looks like a natural light almost, as opposed to the torches that are lit behind you. And River just says, "Guys, could you just wait a single one, Edward?" And he digs into one of his pouches and pulls out a stone, and he just kind of like shakes it and it starts glowing green, and he just holds it up to his mouth. He's like, "Guys, we found the crypt. Yeah, it's here. Yeah." So yeah, you didn't know anything about this. River just tucks the rock back
Right.
in, and
we knew he had like in this case a mythical walkie-talkie.
it's called a speaking stone. And no, you didn't.
Oh.
Previously, he had just been leaving messages everywhere else.
I guess little Jonathan's gonna turn to Rivers. Hey, boss. What's that?
So we haven't been like 100% honest, but
You don't say.
it's really like on the granular level that we weren't honest. Like, I think we knew a little bit more than we let on, but we basically still needed you to do exactly what we asked you to.
I feel a bit lied to.
I think that's a fair emotion. I don't want to get in between you and your emotions. I feel we need to express emotions and they need to be fully let out. I personally am a little scared.
How much
I
is
just saved your life, bitch.
I am very thankful.
I'm
He's
good.
slowly backing into the cave, like just like holding his hands out in front of him, just being like, you guys did exactly what we asked for. We couldn't have asked for more. And then he like trips on a stone and tumbles backwards out of the crypt and into the cave.
I guess we follow. Should we establish order at that point?
Sure. Let me get my map out.
Val will enter first. If nobody else is gonna speak.
I will enter second, and I'm going to try a stealth roll. It hasn't worked yet.
No, that's true.
It's not going to give me advantage, but I do flip my coat to black.
You already did, remember? At the beginning of the
I
cave.
did. You're right, and that was 19.
And I mean,
So
you fell in
grand total 24.
and you did fall in shit twice, so most likely.
You think you're stealthy?
I'm feeling good,
Uh,
and a little nauseous.
I will go after.
Okay, so everyone make a file line of who's going.
And then,
I'll follow the rat.
and remember Jonathan, you're last.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to go in any other order? Do you want to go last?
I feel like I should go last because I'm the only one who can't see in the dark.
That's true. That's very true.
As you guys walk, you see this giant natural cave, and it's lit up perfectly fine. You have full sight, no dim light, no anything. And behind River, you see this massive crystal that glows purple with shades of blue and pink shooting through it, and it seems to just kind of spark with electricity. And in front of it is a large male figure in full black plate with ornate raven wings and an ornate raven head, and a huge black feather cloak. And behind him is an ethereal spirit that kind of pokes out from behind him as well. And as everyone walks in, you hear You hear the man speak up. Who goes there? And you hear him say, Torban? Val?
Thank you for listening to today's episode of Morons of Madness. We would greatly appreciate if every one of our wonderful listeners could go to our social media pages and give us a like and follow. Every like, follow, share, and download helps us get out there and get ears on what we're doing. Please also leave us a review on iTunes and Facebook. All links in the description below. We have started a Patreon page. If you have the ability to become a patron, we ask that you do so. We have some big plans for our new podcast and even dipping our toes into the waters of audio drama and short films. With your support, we will have the ability to get new and improved equipment, as well as increase the production value of everything we do. You can become a patron by going to patreon.com/Morons of Madness. By becoming a patron, you will receive a personal video from us. You will receive early access to everything we do, and you can even receive our unedited, unadulterated episodes.